Hey everyone, welcome to our short video on cultural adaptation. Today we have guest. This is Mr. Balit.
Hello.
Who has been living in Jogja for a month. So thank you for joining us, Mr. Balit.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. And then to kick things off, could you tell us a little about where are you from and what brought you into here, Jogja?
Well, I'm from Croatia, which is a country in Europe. You probably know it because of football.
Yes.
And I'm here on the Diagnosis scholarship. It seemed like a great opportunity to travel and visit a new country, learn about a new culture, and it's always good to know another language. So far it's been great.
Moving to a new place is always full of surprises. So what was your first impression when you arrived in Jogja?
Well, that's sort of difficult to answer because I did have briefings at the embassy and people were. I did talk to people about Indonesia and Georgia, so I was prepared, you know. But maybe everyone was telling me, "Oh, the traffic is horrible. You'll have to get used to the traffic." But because everyone was telling me this, I expected a lot worse. So it's not really that bad. Maybe just some everyday things are maybe a bit different, so that takes getting used to, like knowing where to buy something, like an umbrella, where to buy an umbrella, or how the toilets are different than in Europe, or so in Croatia we have drinkable tap water, and that was, so it was a bit odd getting used to having to buy water every time I want to drink it.
So interesting. Did you experience culture shocks? What were some challenges you faced adjusting to life here? So what your challenge when you live here? Challenges.
Well, I sort of answered this in the previous question, but yeah, mostly the thing with water. Like, for instance, when I first bought coffee here, I made myself a cup of coffee, and then I come back from the kitchen into my room, and I realized there's the water that I prepared for making coffee on the table, and I realized I made coffee with tap water, so I had to pour it out. Or maybe when speaking to people, there is a barrier because a lot of Indonesians don't speak English. Most don't speak English, I think so. And Javanese people specifically seem very shy, so that it is sometimes hard to communicate, but it's getting better, and I hope that as I learn the language that it will be even easier.
And then about the food, do you have any problem with the food in here?
Yes.
I don't. I like spicy food.
Oh.
So for me personally, it's great.
Oh.
I know other foreign students. Some foreign students really can't handle it, like from Russia, from Poland, and good luck to you. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Were there any cultural habits that surprised you but are now part of your routine?
Sometimes, well, we were just saying before recording, like when you sneeze, you don't say anything. There's no equivalent to like bless you in English, or let me think. Yeah, I can't think of many examples, but there definitely are some. Maybe just sometimes sometimes I wonder if I've said something wrong. Am I accidentally being offensive? But that's just the normal communication barrier.
Oh yeah. Yeah, of course.
Next, it sounds like you've really grown through this experience. For others, going through similar culture differences, and then what strategies help you cope with culture shock?
I mean, for other foreigner, do you have any strategies for them to cope to culture shock? How do they manage to deal with culture shock?
Maybe. Well, there's no real shortcuts, so you'll have to get used to things. But there's also some things like I said, I talked with people before about coming to Georgia, so maybe prepare yourself beforehand. Learn about the country, speak with people who have been to the country before, and when you arrive in the country, maybe it's good to speak with people who have some experience with dealing with foreigners, like English students or someone like that, or just. It helps a lot to have Google Translate at all times. Just don't expect people to adapt to you. You have to put in the effort.
This great insight. Now, for someone new to Jogja, what practical tips would you offer to help them settle in?
Maybe learn basic phrases in Indonesia, or like you said, try local food. Maybe you don't like it because you don't try it, like spicy food. You may try it first. What are your suggestions to them? Like, for example, learn local language, try food.
Yeah, I mean, if something bothers you about the country, there's really only two ways you can go about it. Either you get used to it and deal with it, or you become aware of it and try to avoid it. If it's something like that really bothers you, like spicy food, okay, some people can't handle it, then you have to learn the basic phrases, like, is this spicy? Can you make it not spicy? Sometimes it's not even a preference. Like some people are allergic to peanuts, so learning to ask if there's peanuts in food becomes a matter of life and death. Thank God I don't have this problem.
Yeah, try anything. Usually, that's the problem.
So thank you, Mr. Palic, for sharing your journey and those practical tips.
And then we hope this video helps anyone going through cultural differences to know that it is a process, but it is definitely worth it.
And so cross-cultural understanding is key to making the world a smaller, more connected place. And thanks for watching us, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.